Well, Tesla delivery numbers are out, and I'm sure as all of you heard, but just in case you haven't, it was another record again. But there was additional meaning in all of this that nobody is discussing that will make you more Tesla bullish on the stock. And stay tuned until the end if you're one of the OGs of this channel and you know what's coming. So we will talk about that as well, along with what this means for the upcoming earnings call and the stock price overall. It's probably not what you think, and you may not like it, but I'm here to give you the truth, not the hype, so you can be guaranteed that I won't be saying Tesla to $2,000 by the end of this year. And yeah, I had that video pop up in my feed today as well. So make sure you like the video and subscribe to this channel if you like the truth without the hype. And I'm almost out of discount spots for the Market Insiders private group, where I have posted 66 buys this year over 19 stocks. Only 5 are down or flat, and yes, I'm adding to all of those stocks because I really like them. We also executed 2 swing trades, a 2x and a 3x respectively on those. So if you want those alerts plus 4 free courses, live weekly Q&As, exclusive videos, and a ton more, check out the pinned comment down below. And before blasting me for promoting it, I have no ads, no sponsors. This is what YouTube pays me in a month, and I give half of that and half of all the group's proceeds to charity. So delivery numbers are out, and once again, it's another record-breaking quarter. While other auto manufacturers are struggling to produce and deliver, here's Tesla strumming along like it was nothing, producing 237,000 cars while delivering 241,000 vehicles in quarter number 3. Compare that with last quarter at just over 200,000 vehicles delivered, which means they increased deliveries by almost 20%. And looking at these numbers, it basically means Tesla is now on pace to routinely deliver 1 million vehicles a year. Let that sink in for just a second. So what, you may ask? Tesla almost always has record deliveries. Yeah, that's true, but this was in the midst of a global supply chain shortage of chips that is affecting everyone, and there's also a shortage in many other parts as well. This is negatively affecting everyone, but Tesla seems to just find a way out of it, and they're still positive. This demonstrates how nimble they are and how much better they are at engineering and really everything than everyone else. This is why in the end, I think they will be the big winner in the future. The other huge thing to keep in mind is that Berlin and Texas are not online yet, and those factories are far bigger and have the latest and greatest tech to easily outpace their current factories in terms of production. So a 20% quarter-over-quarter delivery increase is incredible. But when the time comes, don't be surprised to see 20% look like child's play compared to what Tesla will be delivering as those factories ramp up. For years now, Tesla has not had a demand problem, it's been a supply problem. When they can meet demand, these numbers are just going to be disgusting. And I mean that in a good way, they're going to be disgusting. But how will this impact Q3 earnings coming up, and what about the stock price? Well, let's start with the Q3 earnings first, and this is actually quite simple. I think that unless Tesla has some huge capital expense with one of the factories that was unplanned or that we just haven't heard about yet, and no, I don't think that will actually be there, but otherwise, this will be an earnings beat for Tesla. And even if they do have a large expense that causes this to be a miss, it will be easy to see what happened, despite what the media will say, despite what everybody else will say. It's going to be easy to see what actually happened. And it will be why I'm even more bullish on Tesla. Unfortunately, I think even if there's an earnings beat, this may not help Tesla stock out much more than the bump that we will see from the reaction to the delivery numbers and the reaction to the earnings. I'm not sure it's going to send it on another epic run. Now look, we have been discussing since February on this channel that Tesla got too far ahead of itself and might be range bound for several months, maybe even a year or more. And so far, that has proven true. It has stayed in that $600 to $800 range band for over 8 months now. I got destroyed at the time for saying it, but that is what I saw happening, and I had to give you guys the truth and what I thought I saw happening. Just like we are going to discuss the truth once again about the stock price right now. The reality is retail money and hedge funds playing the momentum is not enough to make another monster move or epic run for Tesla like we got last year. We could make that sort of run when it was a small cap stock, but now that we are approaching $1 trillion market cap, you need institutional money. Unfortunately, institutional money is old and slow, and usually, now it's not always, but usually they will not buy too much ahead of the actual performance. So where we see a monster run in terms of revenue next year when Berlin and Texas ramp up, they will only see that when Tesla actually delivers on that revenue after it's happened, which means we could be range bound a little bit longer. However, you cannot just bank on that and sit around and wait for that to happen to decide what you're going to do with this stock. You need to buy based on your plan and where you see Tesla stock in 3 years, and not try to guess the short-term movements of this stock or really any other stock. We have had 8 months of time to load up on Tesla in this price range, so that means the rubber band is just kind of getting tighter. And when that tension is released, Tesla will run, and like we saw last year, the run can be epic. And the longer it kind of trades in this range and is range bound, the larger the run will be when Tesla finally breaks out of it. And don't be fooled by all the media and all the noise and all the other crap out there. Tesla will break out of this. The real question is when, and since nobody can time the market, it's kind of useless to guess. That's why I always say to do your due diligence, create a plan, and then execute your plan. So buy based on that and not the short-term movements of the stock if you are a long-term investor. What happened to my music? Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
You stupid idiot! Your news set sucks because you don't have anything Tesla in here! Why did you tell the people that Tesla will not be at $10,000 by Christmas? I'll tell you why! Because you're a stupid idiot bear short seller who refuses to drink Elon Sweat! But I drink Elon Sweat because I'm the Tesla ball! I'm the Tesla ball! I'm the Tesla ball! I'm the Tesla ball!